What's good? What's groovy, YouTube? Today's the day I'm gonna do my video on exactly how I made money playing video games and took that money and invested it into this here grow up. All right, let's get to it. What's up, guys? Just a reminder, I urge you strongly to watch this video from the start to the finish, as you may miss some key parts as to how you may be able to do the same thing I did to help you make money playing video games. All right, let's check it out. So 1 year prior to pandemic, I had just started playing video games again because where I live, it gets pretty cold in the winter, so you spend a lot of time indoors. So I started playing a game that I used to play. I've played for quite some time, and found out that there's a glitch in the game where you're able to duplicate the in-game items. Well, it may surprise you that people will pay dearly for these items. I'm talking anywhere from $5 to $10 up to, I think my biggest item I ever sold was $125, 125 US dollars. But I've heard people selling items for $500 and actually making the money. It's incredible. It's incredible what people will pay just to have what they want, especially in video games that are where there's fighting involved, where somebody just really wants to beat the crap out of somebody else and they'll pay to do it. So this is where this process comes in. This method works, and even in small ways, like I've sold a lot of items for $5 every sale. I'm still selling little items here and there for $4, $5 American. The game is basically a lottery. You go in there and you play it and you kill enemies and bosses and they drop rewards. These rewards are those same items that people are paying all this money for. So you can literally get up every day, make a point of playing this game for a certain amount of X amount of hours and set a goal. And I had set a goal and I kept with it. I kept grinding this game because I had nothing better to do. And then in the end, I was coming out of this process selling things. I was on this other app, cross-platforming, and I was selling in-game items. I couldn't believe it. I had no idea. I really didn't know if I was going to get paid out in the end, because you still have to transfer your money out into another site or app, whichever it is. Whatever direction you decide to go could vary from mine. A lot of them are different. There's a lot of pay sites out now that are paying, but they're not paying Canadians right to your bank account. It's very tricky. So there's a lot of ways around it, but it usually ends up being in gift cards. That's just honest. And being that Amazon sells everything that you need to set up a cannabis grow operation, I had no problem acquiring any item that I needed with all this money that I had made selling these in-game items. So first thing that I gotta tell you guys is that I can't promise you that you're gonna do the same process as me and you're gonna make this amount of money. You might be able to, and you might not be able to. So bear with me. Hear me out. You still can make money. I am still making money today. My online wallet right now with this process is sitting at $18 US for the month of March. The month of January was $18 also. But then I was kind of clearing house, cleaning out my inventory, and I bumped up some sales. I did a huge rollback on my prices, and I pulled out $262.12 American in that month. So there's still lots of hope for it, and you're going to want to listen to the rest of the video to find out the rest of the way I did it. All right, everybody. So I think the best thing for me to do would be do a voiceover slideshow and get you some photos and do a little number crunch of what I made in 2020 and what I have made coming into 2021 and what my online wallet looks like now. All right, well, everybody, so if you look here, here are my lifetime numbers. I haven't messed up a deal once, not once. I deliver in 24 hours. I think that's one of the reasons why people come back. If I list an item, I'm there to sell it right away. Don't mess around. So if you use the site and use this method, don't screw people around, and don't ever try to take an item for somebody and not pay. The game will freeze your money and they'll ban your account, so you'll lose both ways. So don't do that. That'd be a no-no. So, but as of today, I've been doing this for a year. It is April 1st today. Crunching a few numbers. Crunch some numbers for you guys. You can see here for the month of November 2020, I sold $430 alone of in-game items. So, but my monthly totals are looking like this. October 2020 was $67.50. November 2020, like I said, was about $400.95. December $174. January $18, and that's 2021. February $262, and this month $18. All right, well, here you go. It's a quick view of some things that I've ordered from all my earnings. You can see my whole setup there, basically. Both tents. So what happened was, they were supposed to send me this VivoSun right there, the 362060. So let's go over a few things here. Let's see if we can look at some activity just to show you guys. Starting back in October, the summary, completed sales, $67.50. Okay, November. Look at that. And I bought something for $250 because they gave me money because I kept making so many sales. December. Okay. There's that. And then there's where we stand for last month. And like I showed you before, you've seen my total was $55 or whatever. So there you see the individual sales, $4.50 a piece. All right, so this is a very active way of making money still. It still works today. I am still doing it. I casually do it once every day for a few hours. For maybe an hour, I'll go in and I'll poke around. I'll see what people are doing, and I'll see what's going on. There are certain ways of purchasing these items. You can go right to a person and buy the item and stuff like that. So. All right, so what you see here is available balance now. Take note of the USD. I am in Canada. So you can get a calculator out and literally do the difference on that, on your dollar to dollar exchange. As a Canadian, I'm winning because I'm getting more. So thank you, US dollar. They were supposed to send me that Vivo 36, and they ended up sending me some behemoth tent. I opened a box and I didn't know what it was when I first opened it. I thought it was really small. I thought it was like a clone tent. I phoned Amazon and I complained, and they automatically refunded me my money, and they asked me if I could send the item back. It weighs like 30 pounds, and they never did deliver it to my door, and I was quite upset because there were like 4 orders before, prior to that, had never showed up in my door. I was hiking through -20, -30 in the snow to the post office to get all this stuff. So also, you don't want to freeze your nutrients, and I had 1 jug show up at the door frozen. So maybe it was a better idea that I had to walk and go get some of the things, but the things that I needed delivered didn't come, and the ones that I could have had, you know, showed up at the door frozen. So it's a little backwards, but all in all, it's all good in the end. I got a free Mars Hydro TS 1000 light out of the deal. Also ordered that up from Trimleaf. The light got here broken. I did the same thing. I messaged them. I showed them pictures of all the damage. They refunded me my full refund and gave me the light. Same thing with VivoSun. They honored their mistakes. I can give credit to those companies. They're great to deal with. I would do business with them again in the future. So there you have it. There's some of the things that I got. You know what my tent looks like. You've seen inside it. And well, let's get on to the next thing. All right, guys, so I'm not going to keep this from you for too much longer. But after you get the funds, you accumulate your funds. The site that I'm on only will do an exchange at $80 minimum. So you're not going to be able to just get on there and poke $5 out of their system every time you feel like it. So there are some limitations. The next step from here is, if I want to add funds, you know how to, anyone knows how to do that. You put your credit card information in, or Visa debit, blah, blah, blah. Withdraw. Here we go. We click withdraw. These are my options. Okay. So I got my 55 US. This is my option to take a payment right here. Wise, Payoneer, and Skrill. All right. That's it. Okay. So being a Canadian, you don't have a lot of options. I went with Skrill personally. I looked into Payoneer. I don't think they worked for me. Neither did the other one, Wise. So I didn't go with either of them. Skrill also was a challenge. If you guys are in the United States of America, though, or in the UK, then you're sitting pretty. I believe that Skrill is from the UK. If not, and you're an American, you can gain access to a Skrill Visa or a Skrill MasterCard, sorry, which allows you to just use your Skrill credit anywhere you want, just like a Visa debit card. For me, I couldn't get a Skrill MasterCard. I tried for a month. I even phoned them and I asked them if I could get one, and I couldn't get one. I basically would have had to open sorry to stutter. I would have had to open a U.S. bank account in order for them to give me a Skrill MasterCard. So that wouldn't work. So I still sent my money to Skrill, and from Skrill for Canadians, because I'm stuck. I'm basically stuck buying things online, and I didn't really have anything that I wanted to purchase online through Skrill. There wasn't a lot of options, but if you go and you get all your money paid out, get onto Skrill, and then you go and you buy gift cards from Dundle.com, you can get Amazon cards, and I got Amazon cards from Dundle, and then I turned all those Amazon gift cards into all this stuff you see here. All right, folks, the jig is up. So if you haven't figured it out yet, this is the app I use. It's called GameFlip. GameFlip.com desktop, or you can get the app on Android or the iPhone. All right, now you can see there on the bar it says in-game items. Okay, that's where we want to go. All right. Okay, so here we are looking at in-game items. You got a big list there. All right, you guys can zoom in and see what's up there, or just go to the site and look in. Otherwise, I don't want to zoom in on it. Just keep it steady there. The game that I play, everybody, is Fallout. Okay, Fallout 76. All right, in-game items. Get on Fallout every day and kill legendary bosses, and they drop items for you. Okay, that's what I do. All right. So, but I recommend trying out other games also. You don't have to just play Fallout. Fallout is a game where people have been selling in-game items for quite some time. You will find things to be not as valuable as they were. And that's kind of why you heard me do a rollback and a push for my items to get them out, because in fear of the game losing its pizzazz, I just had to get rid of stuff and get my grow equipment. So, better off to be growing weed and not paying for that monthly than I am to spend the money anywhere else. So that's my recommendation to anybody else, anyone else that's looking for passive income. This is a fun way of doing it. I mean, some of you are already out there already playing this game. Maybe you're like a little surprised that you haven't been doing this or heard of it, but this is it. I wish everybody success. Hopefully someone else can pick up this video, pick this game up, and get on there and figure this out. This is super easy. I mean, if you want to do this, get on the game. First off, don't tell nobody, because you're going to want to keep it a secret from Bethesda, because if they find out that you're on here selling their in-game items, they're going to ban you. And Bethesda, ZeniMax will ban you. I had my account banned. They released my account, and then I sold the items out of it. So it's kind of like you do that to me and I'm going to do this kind of thing. So there it went. But get out there, get your hands dirty, get in the game, and get the app on your phone, get signed up. All you have to do is meet the person in the server, drop the item to them, record that transaction, by the way, and then click your box on your app. The money gets delivered to you, and away you go. It really doesn't get much easier than that. It's been fun. I hope that you like this video. If you do, throw me a like. Share this video with your friends. I know a lot of people play video games. Also, hit me up with a subscribe. That would be great. Everybody have a great day. Peace out. One love. And we'll check you on the next video.